Breaking news out of Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. Police executed a search warrant on Howard Avenue after ACS performed two welfare checks for 11-year-old Jacob Prichette, who is autistic and reportedly hasn't been seen in weeks. On September 25th, ACS visited and found no sign that a child lived in the apartment, and the mother did not produce a birth certificate. On October 2nd, ACS returned with the NYPD. According to reporting, the mother became she became very agitated and denied having a child. She's now hospitalized on evaluation. As of last night, no charges has yet been filed. A lot to talk about on the other side of this.
Coming in clutch, better tighten the pearls. Dropping cold facts, got the truth for the world. No smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is October 4th, 2025. It is currently 4:41 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Hello, my beautiful pearls. Good to see you all. Really do appreciate you guys for joining me. Doing a little bit earlier live today. I will have another live this evening, later this evening. So make sure you join me for that if you're available. I've been following this case since last night, and it doesn't sound like it's going to turn out good. First of all, 11-year-old autistic child who has not been seen for weeks, and now the mother denies that he exists. Tell me about that. She is denying he existed. Before we get started, guys, if you don't mind, please do me a favor in the live chat and my replay crew. Please hit that thumbs up button and share the live out for extra bonus points. This definitely needs shared out because there's no one talking about it as of now. No one talking about it as of now. Oh, thank you, Knowing Samantha. You're an OG girl coming in clutch for 13 months. Much love to you, my dear. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. Yes, good to see you, my dear Samantha. Hopefully you and yours are well. How do you deny a kid exists? Well, she said he doesn't exist. And so there's that. But I'm going to give you all that we know as of now. Second thing, cadaver dogs hit inside the home, and there has allegedly been blood found in the kitchen close to the refrigerator. Not very good. Mom is in like a psych ward right now, and she has not been arrested as of yet. Thank you so much, Pamela. Appreciate you. We do not have a picture of little Jacob. We don't have a picture. There is no picture. I couldn't share a picture if I wanted to, because there is none at all. All right, so let's get right to it. Yeah, it's really sad. Really, really sad. And there is just about nobody's talking about.
Been missing for weeks, and tonight police want to get inside his mother's apartment.
Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo has a story from Brownsville.
A police officer stands guard outside a second-floor apartment tonight, home to an 11-year-old named Jacob, who some neighbors have rarely ever seen.
Some neighbors had rarely ever seen. So when they say Brownsville, it is in Brooklyn. So there's different boroughs in New York City. And then inside those boroughs, there's little areas of those boroughs, right? So pictures are usually kept a copy in the child's file. Yeah, so far, nothing at all.
He lived here all his life, my boyfriend, and he said he only saw the kid a couple of times.
It's almost as if the 11-year-old has been hidden from the world outside this building on Howard Avenue. There is no record of him attending public schools.
No,
and now there's no record of him anywhere. ACS, the city's child welfare agency, was called to the apartment for reports of child abuse. Yesterday, the agency called police to help with a welfare check. Jacob was nowhere to be found, believed to be missing for weeks.
Every time I see him, I know he pushed, like he want to go outside.
This man, who did not want to show his face, has not seen the 11-year-old in years, but he remembers him having autism.
Did the mother ever seem like she would get frustrated with him?
No.
David, on the other hand,
yelling. It seemed like she was talking to somebody.
Never realized those screams coming from the apartment were likely directed at her son. Sources say the woman told investigators she had no son during a recent visit, but they found the birth certificate. The mother has been taken into police custody.
So, CPS, or their version of CPS, what is it called? It's called ACS. ACS. There was 2 wellness checks for Jacob. And the second time that they came, she just absolutely denied that she had a child named Jacob. And police found the birth certificate in the apartment. There The neighbor said that there was lots of screaming, lots of fighting, all of that went on. Very sad.
It's disturbing that people don't take care of the kids or harm them if that's the case.
While the woman who lives in that apartment denied having a child, according to police sources, an NYPD canine cadaver dog discovered blood on the apartment's refrigerator, prompting cops to obtain a search warrant for a more extensive search.
I can't think of stuff like that because I love my kids.
He's praying tonight that Jacob is found safe. In Brownsville, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah. So blood was discovered near the refrigerator in the home. Wonder who called CPS or DHS? Don't know. The only thing we know about the mother is that she denied having Jacob, like having a child, not like he was gone somewhere else, but just denied having them. And that she was taken to kind of like a psych ward or something like that. That was, I think there's some more we got here, and then we're going to get into some more stuff. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's just unbelievable that these things are happening. Like, how can you deny having an 11-year-old where your neighbors knows and everybody? Like, that's not going to age well, right? All right, check this out.
Brooklyn, the search continues tonight for a little boy who has apparently not been seen for weeks.
Investigators were in Brownsville this morning looking for 11-year-old named Jacob. Child services were called to the boy's home last week for a wellness check, but were turned away by his mother, who said no children lived at her home.
A return visit yesterday ended with the woman being taken into custody. A lot of questions in this story. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman is live in Brownsville to break it all down. Lindsay?
Sade, Joe, neighbors that we've spoken to today have expressed grave concern for the safety of this young boy, who officials do say has autism. Police have been searching for any clues to his whereabouts for a few days now, but they do say they fear the worst. Police scour an apartment on Howard Avenue in Brownsville looking for 11-year-old Jacob after neighbors say he's been missing for weeks. Cops search the backyard and a dumpster to no avail. His mother in custody.
It makes you feel scared and nervous, and it's scary because we all supposed to be like a community sticking together.
This comes after Child Services was called back on September 25th to do a wellness check.
September 25th was the first, okay. And the other one just had to be just the other day.
Young boy who has autism. Officials say his mother said no child lived there. But then on Wednesday, after finding a birth certificate, police showed up.
What is it with all of the autistic children? Like, these parents doing this. I understand it's a stressful job raising children, and it's even more stressful with, can be special needs because there's special challenges. But damn, man.
They asked the 50-year-old woman where Jacob was, but she became argumentative. Others said no child lived there. But then on Wednesday, after finding a birth certificate, police showed up. They asked the 50-year-old woman where
50? 50? So she's an older woman.
Where Jacob was, but she became argumentative, and an NYPD canine discovered what appeared to be blood in the refrigerator. Some who live in the building say the mother's mental health had been deteriorating.
I avoid her all the time.
Oh, wow.
I would never engage with her because,
Wow, he's saying he would avoid her. That's crazy. Cat OG, you're an OG girl. Thank you, love. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your support, Cat OG. Yeah, if you put it on 2 times, you'll catch up pretty quick, Cat OG. Thank you so much, my dear. How many have been said to have autism, but it was brain damage. That too, Lady Gracious. Amen to that. You're right.
You might say the wrong thing to her, she start blacking out, and then I don't got time for that.
Officials say Jacob had never attended public school, and neighbors say he rarely
we
left
go.
the apartment. They even heard yelling from inside occasionally. But recently, many say they haven't seen the boy at all.
Again, didn't attend any public school, right? So I understand homeschooling is amazing for a lot of people, a lot of families, all of that. But you know, with just like anything, oops, I thought I just vanished for a second.
We see a little boy in the window playing with his toys by himself, making noise. And since all of this has taken place, I realized to myself, like, the boy is not in the window no more. Like, I haven't seen him like all summer. All summer, he has not been in the window. So
awesome.
It's a sad situation.
Oh, so she said she would see the boy in the window, and he was always in the window, and she hasn't seen him in the window all summer. God only knows how long this child has been missing. That's unbelievable. Oh, Angel, thank you, baby. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Thank you for putting all these new cases out. Oh, thank you for your support, honey. I really do appreciate you. You are an OGG. Angel Wings, thank you so much, honey. Appreciate you so much. Sounds like months. Yes, Sherry, it does. The school doesn't have photos. He didn't go to school, Faye. Didn't go to school. Sounds like she got rid of everything except a birth certificate. It seems like, I mean, because you would think there would be things in the house that would, you know, show that she has a child. I don't know if it was in the refrigerator. I think it was by the refrigerator. I think this person said it wrong. So I think it was close to the refrigerator. It sounds like it, Doris. She tried to erase his existence and just continuing living life. DC says, remember the one case of the 35-year-old locked in his room set? Yes. Yep. Set the room on fire just to be able to get out.
Well, the 50-year-old mother was taken to Brookdale Hospital for mental health observation, but at this point, no arrests have been made, and the community is eagerly awaiting answers as to what happened to this 11-year-old boy. Live in Brownsville, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7 Eyewitness.
Okay.
All right. So that's one pair of glasses.
Yep.
With prescription lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Plus anti.
Okay. According to the NYPD, someone called ACS, which is their version of CPS or DHS, on Wednesday to conduct a wellness check on Pritchett. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Make sure. Yeah. Pritchett. Okay, yeah. Pritchett. Yeah, Pritchett. Okay. Make sure I'm saying that right. Video captures police scouring the area overnight near the apartment building on Howard Avenue in Brownsville, where 11-year-old Jacob Pritchett lived. Investigators executed a search warrant in the building, but there were no signs of the boy in the apartment. No signs. So it absolutely does sound like she got rid of everything of his. That's just crazy. The third week apartment sealed with, okay. check this out. This is a new one. Unbelievable. Oh, forgot to take that off. How does someone just erase their kid like that? Like, how? All right, this is new, pretty sure.
The search for an 11-year-old boy identified only as Jacob goes on for the third night in Brownsville. Good to be with you on News 12 Brooklyn. I'm Amanda Bossert. Police made their way back to Howard Avenue to find new clues in their investigation.
Unbelievable.
But still no sign of where he might be. News 12's Morgan Scott is outside of his home where a wellness check was first conducted 3 days ago. Morgan, where do things stand?
Yeah, Amanda, at this point, both the neighbors who live in the same building as 11-year-old Jacob and his mom and others nearby say they fear for the worst, especially as time continues to go by and new details about Jacob's home life appear to be suspicious. Sources tell us blood was found on the fridge in the apartment where the 11-year-old lived with just his mom, and it was only the end of September.
Found on the fridge. One of the news sources said in the fridge. But I don't know if it would be that suspicious if there was blood in the fridge, like inside the fridge, right? Because I mean, things can happen in a fridge. But it was supposed to be on the outside of the fridge or around the fridge. It's, New York City, it's expensive to live in. Very, very, very expensive to live in. I don't know if these are, they give you like some type of assistance to live.
When an ACS case was opened against her. At this hour,
Yes, these premises have been sealed by the NYC Police Department pursuant to Section 435 Administrative Code. All persons are forbidden to enter unless authorized by the police department or public administrator.
Apartment is sealed off with a notice, typically used when someone has been found dead.
It makes me emotional. It makes me want to cry because it's so close to home. But I just hope they find her.
But even after officers were spotted searching through the dumpsters behind the building, police say Jacob, who is autistic, still hasn't been found. Sources say during an initial visit from ACS, the mother claimed no child lived with her.
I have an autistic granddaughter, so I can understand. It's hard, but you just got to learn how to deal with it.
This is a community built on family, and to hear this, it's just very disheartening.
We're told the boy was also not enrolled in school. Neighbors say they have not seen him outside in weeks, but they did hear yelling coming from their window frequently until there was silence.
Things clearly could be wrong in front of you. If anything, maybe that should be the takeaway for everybody. If you see something, say something.
Right.
Now, for the past few days, we've been hearing concerns about the mental state of Jacob's mom. Sources tell us she's currently being evaluated at a local hospital after police took her away from here a few days ago. And for now, we are staying on top of this story as it continues to develop. In Brownsville, Morgan Scott, News 12 Brooklyn.
All right. When was this? This was the 3rd. So this was yesterday. Yeah, and there's those pictures. And this is the thing. Can you imagine the landfill for New York City? Lakeside, I was thinking the same thing. I was trying not to be judgmental, but I was like, that girl is trying way, way, way too hard. I was just trying to can it. Starflower, thank you, love. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in clutch at 16 months. It's really saddened to me because my autistic children were precious and very loving despite their challenges. Oh, bless you and bless your children, honey. It takes special parents for special needs children. It's difficult. It's yeah, that's what I was but I don't know if this child will ever be found. If he has been missing months or weeks, not good. Not good at all. You know what I mean? Not good at all. Let's see here. Let me find this. Another neighbor said he heard the mother yell. Yelling, it seemed like she was talking to somebody, he said. He lived here all of his life. My boyfriend, she says, and he said he's only seen the child a couple of times. They say police have taken in the 50-year-old mother. So she's an older mother. What was it, just the two of them? It doesn't sound like there was any other children in the home. This is like the Spicer boy, right? Justin just went missing. Yep. That's what it seems like. Hello, I see you. Good to see you. Kelly, Pamela, Angel, Christina. Might be hard for one lady and did it on her own. Carried the kid out. Any toys, clothes. There was, Christina, there was supposedly nothing in the house that would represent an 11-year-old living there. And I'm trying not to get, well, let's just say it. It would be hard for her to take him out. Dead weight. The term dead weight is, the saying is because of, is heavy, right? And it would be probably very difficult for her, if not impossible, to carry Kim out. So I'm wondering, is that why there's blood? Did she perhaps take him out in pieces? Maybe the funds weren't there to help relieve the parents. I don't know. Hey, Jam, good to see you, hon. Good to see you. One of the neighbors said I would always see the little boy in the window playing with his toys by himself, making noise. And since all of this has taken place, I realized to myself, like, the boy is not in the window anymore. I haven't seen him like all summer, said Crystal Burrell, a neighbor. All summer, he has not been in the window, so it's a sad situation. Let me just see here if there is anything new. Bear with me. But what's interesting, I mean, there's not a picture of him, like, at all. Let me see if there's anything that just came out today instead of just last night. Video captures people scouring the area. See if there's any videos. Nope. Like, nobody's really talking about it in the true crime. ABC7 is saying the child had no electricity. Let me look at this. Let me see if Action 6 has anything. Good Lord. You said ABC 7? Let me put his name in here and see if we can find anything new here. October 3rd. Oh my God. 11-year-old girl pulled off a bike, groped by a stranger in Queens. The hell is wrong with these people? It's just crazy. Hold on. This is interesting. And Pike and Rebecca. Okay, this is new, I think. Let me show you this, guys. He's been missing for weeks at the minimum.
For a little boy who has apparently not been seen for
This is the window.
weeks.
Investigators were in Brownsville this morning looking for 11-year-old named Jacob. Child services were called to the boy's home last week for a wellness check, but were turned away by his mother, who said no children lived at her home.
A return visit yesterday ended with the woman being taken into custody. A lot of questions in this story. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman is live in Brownsville to break it all down. Lindsay?
Sade, Joe, neighbors that we've spoken to today have expressed grave concern for the safety of this young boy who officials do say has autism. Police have been searching for any clues to his whereabouts for a few days now, but they do say they fear the worst. Police scour an apartment on Howard Avenue in Brownsville looking for 11-year-old Jacob after neighbors say he's been missing for weeks. Cops search the backyard and a dumpster to no avail. His mother in custody.
It makes you feel scared and nervous, and it's scary because we all supposed to be like a community sticking together.
This comes after Child Services was called back on September 25th to do a wellness check on the young boy who has autism. Officials say his mother said no child lived there. But then on Wednesday, after finding a birth certificate, police showed up. They asked the 50-year-old woman where Jacob was, but she became argumentative. And an NYPD canine discovered what appeared to be blood in the refrigerator. Some who live in the building say the mother's mental health had been deteriorating.
I avoid her all the time. I know. I will never engage with her because you might say the wrong thing to her. She start blacking out, and then I don't got time for that.
Officials say Jacob had never attended public school, and neighbors say he rarely left the apartment. They even heard yelling from inside occasionally. But recently, many say they haven't seen the boy at all.
I would always see a little boy in the window playing with his toys by himself, making noise. And since all of this has taken place, I realized to myself, like, the boy is not in the window no more. Like, I haven't seen him like all summer.
He's
He has
autistic.
not
He's
been in the
definitely
window,
autistic.
so it's a sad situation.
Well, the 50-year-old mother was taken to Brookdale Hospital for mental health observation, but at this point, no arrests have been made, and the community is eagerly awaiting answers as to what happened to this 11-year-old boy. Live in Brownsville, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7.
This is the thing. Here's
breaking news this time in Brooklyn. The MTA has
Okay. Here's some updates. He has never attended public school. Law enforcement is waiting for they were waiting. This has already happened, but they were waiting for a search warrant to more thoroughly examine the home. ACS, Administration of Children's Services, that's what it's called, their CPS there, was initially called to the apartment on reports of child abuse. Mother denied ever having a child. That's when they found the birth certificate. And ACS recovered the birth certificate with the woman as the listed mother. ACS called police to help with a welfare check. Jacob was nowhere to be found. Neighbor says Jacob has autism and has been missing of a brick. Sorry. All right. I was muted. Sorry. Okay. Let me go through that again. All right. So the child has never attended public school. Law enforcement was waiting for a search warrant that they have already obtained to do more forensic examination. The ACS is their version of CPS. It's the Administration of Child Services, was initially called to the apartment on reports of child abuse, but the mother denied ever having a child. ACS recovered a birth certificate with the woman, the 50-year-old woman, as listed as Jacob's mother on the birth certificate. ACS called police to help with a welfare check, but Jacob was nowhere to be found. There was nothing in the apartment to say that an 11-year-old lived there. Neighbors say Jacob had autism and had been missing for several weeks. Neighbors also say that they rarely ever saw him. And a man has not seen the boy in years, but remembers him having autism. Another neighbor said she heard yelling, the mother yelling, and it seemed like she was talking to someone. And during the search, law enforcement discovered that she had no electricity at the apartment. Hey, Carissa, good to see you, love. Good to see you. So there wasn't even electricity in the apartment whenever. Wow. Wow. They said the mother, the people said that she was rather moody. And all that. So good to see you, Stephanie. Thank you so much, my dear. Hey, all. Sorry, I've been absent. I recently tested positive for SLE, API. Oh, my goodness. Stephanie, absolutely. Of course, we will definitely keep you in our prayers. Autoimmune is rough. People just does not understand autoimmune until you've been through it. Oh, bless you, honey. I pray that they get you straightened out and regulated, and just know that it does get better. If you're going through a flare up right now, and some last longer than others, I know. Try to take really good care of yourself, eat right, and try not to get sick. Like getting sick with, autoimmune, it makes it so much worse. So take good care of yourself, honey. Keep in our prayers. Thank you for your support, Stephanie. Appreciate you. Andrea, thank you. Always autism. Thank you so much, my dear. 4 months. Appreciate you, Miss Andrea. It does seem that way, doesn't it? It really does seem that way, that it just continues. It just absolutely continues. But, as of now, we have absolutely no picture of him. I don't even know if he'll be found. But, they found blood on the refrigerator or close to the refrigerator. And there's no reason why a mother would deny having an 11-year-old when clearly whoever called knew that there was an 11-year-old there. Neighbors saw this 11-year-old. Neighbors also said that the mom was, people would avoid her because she was could be grouchy, I guess, at times. Autism may be code for special needs. Yeah. Sarah, I've been saying the same thing. I said the same thing. Hey, Lil Red, YouTuber. But I don't know. I don't know. But there is a lot of autistic, special needs. But again, someone mentioned in chat earlier, a lot of these parents was saying they were special needs or autistic. And no, they had just been abused for so long that their brain didn't function correctly. Hey, Charmaine, good to see you, hon. Oh, thank you, PGH. Good to see you. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, bless you. Bless you, dear. I pray that they find him and they get justice for him. I do too. I do too. But again, if he's missing weeks or months, probably not. I mean, if you've ever been to New York City, just the trash. Oh my God. Like they put the trash out on the sidewalks at night, and they pick up the trash throughout the night, throughout the morning, all of that. And there is just literally mountains of trash a lot of times. Not even, I mean, there is dumpsters in New York City, but a lot of times they just put it out on the sidewalk. Child's last name. Here we go. Let me see here. Give me Prichet. I'll drop it in the chat here. Oops. Here you go. I'll drop it. If you guys find anything on this case, please send it to me. Did the father have access to him? There's no father mentioned. There's no father mentioned. I haven't seen a photo of the mother. Any of that. Yes. And that's exactly right. The trash runs every day in New York City, not weekly. It's impossible. It has to run every day. The trash has to run every day in New York City. It is a daily occurrence. They must have him caught on camera somewhere. Somehow this day and the age, you would think the poor little guy. They said that he rarely left the apartment. So I don't even know if it would go back far enough, especially if it's been weeks or months. Yes. I think that they will find evidence there. Remember, there was no electricity in the apartment. So there's that. Yes, where's the father? I don't know, Lil Red. I don't. Parents who barely got through high school or homeschooling kids and hide the neglect. And you're right. You're right. Again, like I say, I have nothing against homeschooling, but also there needs to be some more, in my opinion, regulation with it, because these children are being abused. Some of them. 11-year-old, some has pictures or video. You would think, but who knows? I mean, sounds like someone, called for potential abuse. No idea where the family is. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I agree. Well, Elizabeth, one of the news stations says inside the fridge, which again, inside the fridge, blood happens, right? In a fridge, right? If you're defrosting something or whatever. But everything else that I've read said it was on the outside of the fridge or around the fridge. Joyous, thank you, darling. Appreciate you. Good to see you, honey. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Joyous. She has lived there years. Years. We know that. For quite some time. Quite some time. Don't know about any other relatives or anything like that. Especially when. Yeah, Stephanie, that's the thing about with any autoimmune, you can look absolutely fine on the outside, but be feeling like death on the inside. And you just when it comes to things like that, you just have to get a second, a third, a fourth opinion sometimes. It took me almost a year to get diagnosed with Lyme's until I went to Cleveland Clinic and got a spinal tap. My blood test, some of them were a little off, like with some markers, but everything was really okay. But they did a spinal tap. There you go. It took you 3 years to get diagnosed. Yeah. Yeah. Camera or CCTV footage outside building may have caught Jacob on window. I hope so. I hope so. Years ago, there were fewer programs for autistic children. Now, there's so many programs now. Yes. Children and parents. Well said. Well said. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, Rhonda. Good to see you. Hey, Joe. Brownsville. Well, it's Brownsville, Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Oh, Crystal, I'm sorry. All right, guys. Well, if anything comes about, I will let you guys know. Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you very much. Had to have relatives that know something's here and her son. Thanks, Justin. You would think. You would think. I mean, someone had to be suspicious, whether that was the dad, the neighbor, someone that had been by the house. Angel, I think that went through twice, honey. Did that go through twice, or is it just on my end? Oh, Angel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it went through twice. I'm sorry, darling. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry about that, darling. Allegedly, a neighbor said he looked 7 or 8. Yes, Debbie, and that's a good point. They did say that he looked smaller for his age. I know it's fine. Oh, okay, honey. Thank you. I've done that myself, where it's went twice. Sometimes it like freezes up or something. I don't know. For privacy of the tenants, I don't think they have them facing a window. Perhaps, unless like across the street, like if there's a store or something and they may have it, and it might be able to see a window. You have it, you're worth more than. Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you, darling. Pink, hey darling, good to see you. Justin, I have a great excuse for being late. You did? Oh my god, that is amazing. First of all, you kick ass, Pink Warrior. And you're a 2-year survivor and you walked 6 miles. That's amazing. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Right? So get your tatas checked. Doesn't matter how old you are. Do self-exams and get your mammograms. You don't have to feel a lump. Telling you. Get your tatas smashed and go to the doctor. It's worth it. You go this month. Good, Fran. Good. Because breast cancer is insane. Insane how many have it and they just have no idea. So congratulations, Pink Warrior. And the good thing now is almost all breast cancer is treatable. My mom passed from breast cancer. Yeah, as long as it's checked, in time. So did my mom. Dory, my goodness, you've been through it. I've had breast cancer in early stages twice. Get your girls checked. Just had lung cancer removed in January. God bless you, Dory. God bless you. Yeah, Sarah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's rough. Hey, Catherine, honey, I have a fractured. You fractured your shoulder? Oh, no. How'd you do that? I have a lump they think benign and now getting checked every 6 months. Good. Your son beat cancer. Praise God, Sarah. Praise the Lord. That's for sure. I had no symptoms and my mammogram was inconclusive. So was I had to get 2 more tests. My report says probably not cancer, but repeat in 6 months. So my father-in-law, I've told you this, very healthy man, exercised every day, golfed every day, worked every day. He was an army guy, and he got a cough and he got lung cancer. Never smoked a cigarette in his life, never even tried alcohol, never had alcohol to his lips, and got lung cancer, and unfortunately passed away here at my home. And 2 weeks after my father-in-law was diagnosed, my mother-in-law said, I need to go have a mammogram. I haven't had one in a while. Just like that. No symptoms, no nothing. And she went, she had breast cancer. Now, the most common, again, I'm not a doctor, but anything like that, I have to give you that disclaimer. But most common breast cancer is estrogen fed. And that's the most common. And that's what kind she had. but she, had to do some surgery and some radiation. But they were diagnosed 2 weeks apart. Talk about taking them to doctor's appointments. I went to so many doctors every day. One of them or both of them had a doctor's appointment. Hey, Daly, darling. Guys, keep Miss Daly in your prayers. We love our Daly here. She's battling the C word right now. We're not going to give it any power. Go to hell, Cancer, every bit of you. So keeping you in our prayers daily. Catherine, I fell over at home. Oh, goodness, Catherine. Be careful, darling. It's sucks to fall. I wanted to give you guys, hold on, an update on something. Now that we're talking about this, Mr. and Mrs. E had a their son, as I've kept y'all updated, middle E had his surgery. He made it through the surgery and all that, but they did an update on middle E's condition. I want to read that to you. Also, our mod Kelsey, her brother, 28 years old, has cancer, and so does her father. And it's tough, one, in your family have cancer, but two, it's terrible. This is from Mr. E's Crime Cast, Mr. and Mrs. E, their son, Middle E. I've met them. They're the most good people you could meet. It's been 1 week since Middle E had his brain tumor removed. His neurosurgeon explained the tumor like this. Imagine a kiwi and how it has hairs or fibers on it. The tumor starts in the area that was empty from the last tumor removed, and it branched out. Like the little fibers on a kiwi, little fibers of the tumor wove themselves into brain crevices. They were unable to get out the trunk of the tumor, which supplies the blood flow of the tiny fibers. But the surgeon was not able to go where the tiny fibers were woven because that was healthy brain tissue that controls the motor skills and function on the right side of the body. It had been taken, that part. If they had taken that part out, middle E would have been permanently paralyzed. Long story short, there are residual pieces of tumor, but they were inoperable. The surgeon is hoping that cutting off the supply of blood to them will help them dissipate. Pray, Lord, we pray. God, we pray. It is a much longer recovery than we anticipated, but we are hopeful. Middle E is naturally frustrated, but he is working hard and doing his best to recover. The preliminary pathology shows that the tumor was the same as the last one removed in December. Middle E will start chemo in a few weeks to deal with the cancer. From surgery, Middle E went into ICU. On Sunday, they moved him into a regular room where he stayed until yesterday. The doctors thought it would be best for him to receive speech therapy, occupational therapy, and physical therapy in rehabilitation facility. That way he can get more concentrated therapy and hopefully help him heal more quickly. Mr. E is staying with him every night and refuses to leave. We are lucky enough to have Auntie and Gran E to stay over with the family over the last week to help with our other children. I've been driving back and forth daily. We are not exactly sure how long Middle E will be in the rehab facility, but we hope it is only a few weeks. With that being said, we are not sure when we will be able to do a future show. Our family is always our first priority, and this is where our focus has to be for now. Thank you so much for your support, prayers, messages, and love for Middle E. We cannot thank you enough. We ask that you continue to pray for Middle E. Please continue to pray for our son that he can overcome all of these obstacles and heal completely. Please pray that he keeps his spirits up. Please pray that the tumor stops growing in his brain. Please pray for the cancer to be removed from his body and never to return. For I will restore health unto thee. I'm going to cry. And I will heal thee of the wounds, saith the Lord. Jeremiah 30:17. He is 17, Fran. 17. Yeah. And I've met Middle E, and he is just an amazing young man, really. I can't tell you how well-rounded all of their children are. It's tough. It's tough. They have he's had cancer twice. They have another child that has had cancer. Another child. They have a child with autism. And they are a beautiful family. And I'm honored to call them friends, truly. Oh, I can't read it. So, yeah. They have been through it. And they still are servants, which is the best thing we can do, is to be servants to others. It is, Eve. So please keep them in your prayers and all of that. All right, y'all. I will be back here in just a little bit. I'll be back, and we will be keeping you in our prayers too daily. Cancer needs to go. And Kelsey, her dad, and her brother. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. We'll be back. I'll be back probably an hour from now. And we'll be covering Jack and Lily Sullivan. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be something. Love you guys. We pray that little Jacob, wherever he is found and justice is brought to him. We'll stay tuned for this. Anything that happens, any developments, I'll let you guys know. Please share the live out, as Jacob's life matters and he needs to be found. Love you guys.